people also are energized. I was shaking hands in Manchester tonight, Sue there. People are ready. They're ready for this election. They're over ready. They want it to come. They are scared. And you probably heard the same thing. When we've gone, met people at doors or in lines like that, or in meetings like this, in all of my years in elected office, which have been 18, 20 years in the private sector, work 18 years in public, I have never heard the words fear and scared like I've heard now. What a shame that Americans would voice those words in so many places, so many venues, and so many good, solid, trustworthy, strong Americans. They're saying, I'm scared. I'm scared for my kids' future. I fear what's coming around the corner. I'm scared for the security of my job. I'm scared for my financial future. All of these words, but they connected to scared and fear. What a place we've come to. And we're going to take it back. Who did I say was next? Yes.
Tim, how do you explain Schultz endorsing Rooney?
Schwartz?
Schwartz. I find it kind of strange. But if Rooney loses, he won't endorse you. He said he's going to endorse
Schwartz. Shower. Yeah.
Schauber.
Well, see, that's why I say
that is crazy politics.
Yeah. Well, last night, Schwartz, Joe Schwartz, and Hans Schuler, Patty Miller, and a few others who had contributed to Shower's campaign last night and supported it. I did a fundraiser for one of my opponents, and I'm good at that, aren't I? Not giving names. And it really just came into the reason why I say that Shower's team has endorsed the opponent they want for Shower in the general. And I say that not because this particular gentleman, the Republican candidate, is not a nice guy or may not be pro-life and may not be conservative. But it's because he has all sorts of perception problems that Shower can exploit. He doesn't have to talk about an issue. He doesn't have to talk about a record versus a record. And he gets away with it. He can schmooze. He can be the nice, hail fellow well met that he appears to be and generally is. But he can talk about all the peripheral issues. Why this guy moved from Wayne County into Dexter the day he signed up to run. Why he has Tom Monahan, for all the people who don't like Tom Monahan, which there are a lot of them around the Ann Arbor area, because he's too conservative, they will go against him. Then the Michigan Main Street type crowd, Republican Main Street, people that supported Specter, still do. And think that the Republican Party's been diminished because we let Specter get away. They support my opponent. So you add all of that together, and pretty soon you see it's the Schwartz group that hasn't come over to understand that Walberg wasn't the guy that he was portrayed to be in that campaign. I've got a lot of Schwartz supporters who've come my way and have been working tremendously for me in Calhoun County and Battle Creek. But there are still some that are just angry that I defeated Joe Schwartz. I didn't do that personally. He was voting wrong. I would have never run for this seat. I had a wonderful job. My wife sometimes says, Tim, remember when we used to travel the world and they paid us to do that? We were with wonderful people who liked us. Now we're with wonderful people who like us, but we got a lot of people who don't like us either. And yet, Joe voted wrong. He wasn't right on life. He wasn't right on traditional values. He wasn't right on illegal immigration. He wasn't right on spending. We would have agreed on a health care plan, though. Joe and I would have been the same on that. So that's the only answer I can give. They've decided they do not want Walberg, so let's endorse somebody that Mark Shower can more easily beat. Yes?
His hand was the first, actually.
Okay.